Good evening, USC, and welcome to this week's edition of Monday Night Mashup. I'm Vania Gracie Banez.
And I'm John Wagner. Representative Ralph Norman pulled out his own loaded handgun during a meeting last week. And now the chairman of the South Carolina Democratic Party wants felony charges against him. Norman represents the 5th Congressional District of South Carolina. Chairman Robertson says a local prosecutor should charge Norman with unlawfully presenting his firearm. Police have confirmed they are looking into the request to investigate.
A chemical attack in Syria Sunday morning left more than 70 people dead. Activist groups say toxic gas was dropped in barrel bombs from helicopters, causing civilians to suffer from suffocation and violent convulsions. In a tweet, President Trump accuses Russia, Iran, and Syria of being behind the attack. However, the Syrian government denies any involvement in it. South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham is pushing President Trump for a response, saying this could be the defining moment of Trump's presidency.
After the break, we have D'Angelo Stevenson with the forecast and Claudia Chikamian catching you up on Gamecock Sports.
Weather here in South Carolina has really been pretty iffy. As you can see on the national map, it's 55 degrees in Columbia. Not what you usually expect during the springtime, but hey, you know, it is what it is with Mother Nature. In Miami, it's a little 88 degrees in Miami. In Texas, 71, 76, so it's pretty natural in weather for springtime. Now let's go kick it over to your 5-day forecast. Obviously, it's going to be sunny on Tuesday with a high of 86. On Wednesday, the rains and thunderstorms come back with a high of 74, a low of 65. Thursday and Friday is going to be sunny. Saturday is going to be a little rain again with thunderstorms and clouds. And Sunday, the sun comes back. And Monday, obviously, with a little bit of rain. So it's going to be a little mixture of, you know, this iffy spring weather. But, you know, you just got to be prepared for your umbrellas and shorts. So coming up on Monday Night Matchups, we have Claudia Chikamian with your sports.
Another busy week in Gamecock athletics as both the baseball and softball teams face tough SEC opponents. I'm Claudia Chikamian. But first up, South Carolina's own has won yet another award, but this is a big one. Wilson became the unanimous National Player of the Year on Friday as she won the John R. Wooden Award. This adds to the 6 other National Player of the Year awards she racked up this season. Fans had one last opportunity to see Wilson in garnet and black tonight as Harris Pastides and Dawn Staley presented the Citizen Naismith Trophy to Wilson in front of Colonial Life Arena. Now Wilson heads to New York for the WNBA draft as she is predicted to be taken first overall by Las Vegas Aces on Thursday. The softball team was back at home for a top 20 matchup against number 20 Arkansas this weekend. The number 11 Gamecocks took Game 1 thanks to a Ajana Jones 2-out double. Game 2 was moved to a Sunday doubleheader due to heavy rains on Saturday. The Razorbacks took the first game of the day by a score of 4-0 to force a decisive Game 3. Down 2-0 in the 6th, were the Gamecocks going to lose another SEC series? Of course not. South Carolina went on to score 6 runs thanks to 2 home runs from Mackenzie Bossel and Kristen White to rally back to win 6-2 and take the series. The Gamecocks now travel to Winthrop before their series against Florida starting on Friday. And finally, the South Carolina baseball team continued its tough road trip this weekend at number 9 Kentucky. The Gamecocks were trying to move on from another blowout to UNC at BB&T Ballpark last week, but those struggles continued Friday night. Starting pitcher Adam Hill had one of his worst outings, allowing 6 earned runs and 7 walks while striking out just 2 over 3 innings as the Wildcats pounced on the Gamecocks 14-1. Gamecocks looked to even the series on a cold and snowy Saturday in Lexington. The South Carolina boys adjusted to the snow just fine as those bats heated up and Cody Morris pitched another gem. LT Tolbert, Jonah Bride, and Hunter Taylor all homered as the Gamecocks got the 15-1 win to even out the series and force a huge rubber match on Sunday. The Gamecocks kept it close on Sunday through the first 4 innings. The Wildcats blew it open to win 10-5 and win the series. South Carolina continues its road trip on Tuesday at the Citadel before starting a 3-game series at Arkansas on Friday. That's all I have for you this week for Gamecock Sports. For Monday Night Mashup, I'm Claudia Chikamian.
Welcome back. Another fire took place at Briargate Apartments yesterday, leaving 12 families with no homes. It's the 3rd fire in the complex in just 3 months. Officials say a woman's dog knocked a candle off the counter and the fire spread quickly. The families are hoping to be in a temporary home within a week.
More than 100,000 16 and 17-year-olds have pre-registered to vote in California after a law in 2016 gave them the right to vote before they are eligible. The number is an increase from 90,000 who pre-registered to vote a month ago. For California teens, this is the first step in getting involved in the political process. That's so great to see. I mean, that definitely wasn't around when we were coming up, but I think it's really great that California is doing that.
I agree. And that's all we have for this season of Monday Night Mashup, but don't forget to tune in to Midday Mashup next Friday, April 20th, right here at 11:30 a.m.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at SGTV News4. And before we go, I just want to say it's our final show here on SGTV. Guys, come on in here. Get in here. It's going to get a little emotional in here, but this is our final appearance at SGTV, and it's been a ride.
Sad.
I've been here for 4 years. Met a lot of great people, did a lot of great things. I mean, I got to cover the women's Final Four as a freshman. They definitely shouldn't have sent me.
Oh, no.
No.
No, they shouldn't have. But I met all these fine people and a lot more, and it's been absolutely fantastic.
It's been a great ride the last 4 years. I'm so sad to be leaving.
Yeah, but we're all going to go do big things in this world. It's going to be great. But for Monday Night Mashup, I am John Wagner.
And I'm Vania Ibanez. Have a great week, Carolina. Forever to thee.